My name is Thomas, and I still remember the night the phone rang. It was just after midnight. The sound sliced through the silence of my house like an alarm. I groggily picked it up, expecting a wrong number, but the voice on the other end made my blood run cold. Mr. Walker? This is Officer Reed from the county police. Your nephew, Liam, was found alone in the mountain region. We need you to come immediately. For a moment, I couldn't speak. Alone? What do you mean alone? He's safe now, the officer said carefully, but he's shaken up. We found him near an abandoned hiking trail. Please come to Ridgepoint Station as soon as possible. I hung up, threw on my coat, and grabbed my car keys. The drive up the winding mountain road felt endless. My mind raced with questions. Why was Liam there in the first place? Where were his parents, my brother and sister-in-law? He was only 10 years old. When I reached the small police station near the trailhead, Officer Reed met me at the door. His face was serious but kind. He's inside, resting. He was dehydrated and scared, but he'll be fine. I exhaled shakily. Thank God. What happened? Reed hesitated. We're still piecing that together. According to him, he went hiking with his parents earlier today. Then, they left him behind. I blinked in disbelief. Left him? That can't be right. He shrugged slightly. We'll know more soon. But from what we found at the scene, tire tracks, a half-packed bag, it doesn't look accidental. My stomach turned. You think they abandoned him? I think, he said carefully, we'll need to talk to them before jumping to conclusions. When I stepped into the back room, I saw Liam curled up on a blanket, his face pale and streaked with dirt. The moment he saw me, he bolted upright and ran into my arms. Uncle Thomas, he cried. I thought you wouldn't come. I hugged him tightly. Of course I came. You're safe now. You're safe. He trembled in my arms, his small hands clutching my jacket. After a few minutes, I knelt down beside him. Liam, can you tell me what happened? He looked hesitant, glancing toward the officers before whispering, Mom and Dad were fighting again. We went for a drive to the mountains. Dad said he needed to clear his head. They got out, started yelling, and then, they told me to wait by the car. His voice broke. When I turned around, they were gone. My heart sank. I didn't know whether to feel anger, sadness, or disbelief. My brother, Eric, had been struggling financially, but I never imagined he'd do something like this. Liam, I said gently, you're safe now. I'll take care of you, all right? He nodded, tears welling in his eyes. Promise you won't let them take me back there? I promise, I said firmly. After signing a few documents, the officers released Liam into my care while they began searching for his parents. We drove home in silence, the headlights cutting through the mist. Every few minutes, I'd glance at him, his face illuminated by the glow of the dashboard, his eyes wide but distant. When we got home, I made him hot chocolate and let him sleep on the couch. He fell asleep quickly, exhausted. I sat beside him, unable to rest, thinking about how my brother could have done something so cruel. The next morning, the police called again. They had found my brother and his wife 20 miles away. Their car had broken down near a remote area, and they claimed they had gone to get help but got lost. But when I met with Officer Reed later that day, he handed me a report. Their stories don't match, he said. We can't prove intent yet, but it looks like they might have left him on purpose. We'll need social services involved. I nodded grimly. Do whatever you have to do. Liam stays with me. Over the next few weeks, I took care of my nephew. Slowly, the fear in his eyes began to fade. We spent time hiking near safer trails, cooking together, and even building a small treehouse in my backyard. He started smiling again, and each day, he seemed a little stronger. One evening, while we watched the sunset, he said quietly, Uncle Thomas, I think I was meant to end up here. I looked at him, surprised. What do you mean? He smiled faintly. You never left me waiting. That hit me harder than I expected. Maybe fate had brought him to me that night, not as a burden, but as a chance to give him the safety and love he deserved. Months later, after the investigation concluded, I was granted legal guardianship of Liam. My brother and his wife faced consequences for their neglect, But I didn't focus on that. My focus was on the boy who had been left in the mountains, and found his way home again. That night, when the phone first rang, I thought it was bad luck that would ruin everything. But in the end, it brought me something far more powerful, a second chance at family, and a reason to be grateful every time the phone rings, no matter what hour it is.